So there is only so far we can go with the self-improvement project. There is a limit to how far we can better or improve our nature. What we can do, however, is change that to which we are most deeply connected to within. With what are we identifying with in this moment? And if we change this identification, we can release and make free the full expression of our nature. So how do we go about changing this identification? Well, first we have to still the mind, and we can still this through many different practices, through our yoga asana practice, through our mantra meditation practice or our meditation practice. But then what we must add, which often gets forgotten about, is our inquiry into the fundamental nature of reality. Who am I? Who are you? And what is the nature of everything around me? So how do we do this? Well, we can turn to the great yogic works. We can turn to the Yoga Sutras, the Veda and the Bhagavad Gita, and they all set out a roadmap of how to inquire into the nature of this reality. But of course these great works are all written in the Sanskrit language. Now we've all heard of the expression lost in translation. Listening and hearing and sounding a poem in French is going to be a very different experience to reading a translation of that poem in the English language. So if we want to deeply engage with these works and we want to find out for ourselves what they can reveal to us, we must learn how to sound the language correctly and how to read the language and how to understand some of the fundamental principles around this language that are very different to our own language and that can help us engage much more deeply with these really quite profound works. So I'm going to be teaching all of this in my Learn to Read Sanskrit course that will be beginning on the 24th of September. And you can either join in person or you can catch up at any time you want. The videos will be available at all times. And this will really give you the tools that you need to really delve deep into the world of yoga.